And we're talking about franchises though that they won't stop making, and one that they keep trying and trying and trying and trying. It's doing well on Netflix right now. It's Tomb Raider, but maybe it's the actor that's the problem. Maybe we haven't found the right person. And have they found the person? Because now we finally have some casting notifications for the new Tomb Raider. So can we talk about this in our reboot of the day? All right, everybody. So Tomb Raider, of course, is coming back. We announced this a while ago that the actual official release was coming to Amazon. Amazon and MGM were working along to make this project move forward. Finally, they got the rights to it. They're very excited about bringing a live action version forward ever since Angelina Jolie was there. And of course, they had, again, on top of that, they had Alicia Vikander. I probably butchered her name right now. She was playing her for like one movie. And it didn't do that well. I never saw it. I wanted to see it, but I never saw it. I think I was just like burnt out from this franchise. But now we have a very big person, Phoebe Waller-Bridge, behind the new franchise. Again, the Fleabag creator, and she was also in Indiana Jones. She's behind all this. When it was first announced, I was like, is she gonna play, Tomb Raider? That didn't really make sense to me, but I like maybe because she was an Indiana Jones, maybe. But no. We finally have who's up and running for our official Tomb Raider Lara Croft casting. And these people are actually doing readings right now, screen tests for Amazon to find out if they will be. That's Sophie Turner and Lucy Boynton. Now, the question is, who are they? If you ask me on top of that, now, of course, you know Sophie from Game of Thrones. She was dating a Jonas brother for a long time. She's fantastic. X-Men movies. She's done a lot of projects. And you look at Lucy, of course. Bohemian Rhapsody was her big name to fame. Fleabag is on Amazon too, Angel. Hence why they probably went to her. If you saw the new Indiana Jones movies, she's like the new female character in there. That's like his niece kind of in it, but it's like his friend's daughter, he calls her his niece, and she's like supposed to be the next Indiana Jones in a lot of ways, but she's not. They changed some of the ending. They shot the ending like 5 times because they're worried about, making the fans mad with how it ends, and that's Indiana Jones, a whole bag of worms. But Fleabag creator is behind us now, Phoebe Waller-Bridge. And I think, if you ask me, I think it's Sophie Turner. If you ask me if you're going to be the two actors, Sophie Turner for me. I think she has the kind of the feel for it. She's done a lot of action films. I think she would get it. Now, will it happen? Will it not? Screen tests go a long way. They test with her, with other probably male counterparts who could be, actually interacting with her too, or your actual co-stars. That's what they do in these screen tests. They go through a bunch of phases. We'll have to see. They went through a lot for Superman. We've talked about that multiple times until Corn Sweat actually got it as well. And Brosnahan. So are these good castings for this? Are we excited about this? Me officially, I liked those games like growing up. I played them. I played the original ones on PlayStation. I kind of fell off the wagon after a while when it came to these. I really hope that they can make something great, but I'm not sold on it. I'm just not sold on it. And I think that Phoebe Waller is great, but can she be the person to crack this and make this video game like the big thing everybody wants to see? I'm not sold yet, but maybe my panel is. And that's the question for tonight. What do you think, Angela? Do you think that these two actors are great? Or you see them making this happen? Is Phoebe Waller the person to make this move forward and finally make this better than any Angelina Jolie franchise?
I don't know. Maybe. I think in terms of like the who takes the lead role.
It's big.
Yeah, it is. I think, I probably would go with Sophie Turner, like on this one. I think that she's kind of got like she has this like, how do you say it? Kind of a fierce, like this sort of silent, fierce energy to her that I think she can really like tap into. I think that like Laura, I think, is it Laura? Yeah.
Yeah, Lara Croft.
Yeah. No, not
or Lucy.
Laura.
Talking about Lucy. Lucy, yeah.
No, Lucy. Yeah, Lucy. I think that, I don't know, like maybe she's more like refined and like cerebral a little bit more. I don't know. I just feel like if I had to like, if someone put a hypothetical gun to my face, which I don't like saying.
Pick one.
I have to pick. I'm going to go with Sophie Turner. I think she can be edgy enough. I think she can be fierce. I think she knows when to like dial it up and down. So I think I'm gonna pick her. I'm gonna go with her.
Is there a world though? I see, like I think it was Angel put it out there that they should go with neither of these people. Is there a world? Because once we get these official leaks, they're actually screen testing people. Normally, one of them get it, right? So, do you think that there's any world that they both might not get it?
Maybe. There's always a world where somebody's not going to get something right. Like things get ripped away from all of us. Like I've had stuff ripped away. You've had stuff ripped away. I mean, let's count the times. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think when I think of kind of badass women, I think of a ton of people that could probably fill these shoes. It's all about like who's got projects slated. You know what I mean? Like everyone's kind of tapping into who's the best possible characters that fit who have that availability to run these shoes. But
it's always a tough thing. I mean,
it is. I know. What do you think? What are your thoughts?
I really think they're gonna pick one. I do. I think that if this is coming out like this, I think they're close. Yeah, I think they're close. I think they won these two. I think they gotta be close for this to come out like this. I think they're close. And Sophie Turner is like pretty popular. She's very popular. I think both very popular. And they want that kind of young female lead that can be like representing a lot of generations that want to see her. I think that I don't know.
Well, and that's right. And I think because Valaire, you can chime in too. I think that younger generation of like keeping the Lara Croft now maybe going. They want to get somebody in who can be there for a while.
Yeah, right? I think so too.
Yeah. So I think those are some good choices that they're going to go with somebody, a bit younger. Not Sophie Turner's not she's like 24, maybe.
Oh, she's old.
No, I know. She's insanely old. I mean, we're only a few years apart. Yeah.
GR.
Yeah.
That was a rough one. But that's a question though.
Very sarcastic there, you think?
I know.
She's 28, GR. She's 28.
Oh, what? No, she's really old.
She's 20. She's not that old. Val, are these two popular? Do you see one over the other being a choice? I mean, is there something that maybe Gen Z would want to see here in your world or in your age group? Do you think there's something there? Or do you think that the world wants either of these two?
Definitely Sophie Turner, I would say. I mean, not even just because I feel like she's been in nothing against Lucy Boynton, because I mean she's beautiful and she was wonderful in Bohemian Rhapsody. And I can't remember what it was called, but I think she was in a Ryan Murphy project also. But I don't know, Sophie Turner, she's definitely got more exposure, I feel like, with a younger audience because one, she was married to a Jonas brother and, Game of Thrones. But I feel like she just also has like as Angela was saying, more of like a fierceness about her. And she's super tall and very striking. And I feel like Lucy's very soft looking and very, sweet looking. So, I mean, I feel like she could do this character for a long time. I mean, she's young and I think she'd be great personally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think she can be a badass too. She was on Game of Thrones, right? So she knows how to like get in there and really get like in these big productions and do the action stuff and the sword fighting. But they mean gunplay too. She can learn all that. I think she knows that kind of world, stunts and what this comes into to actually portray a character that's this big. And she was in the X-Men movies too, so that also helps. I didn't love her in the X-Men movies. Not to be controversial, but I think she did a decent job. I think she did. Do you think that, again, like Lucy is another person, like I really haven't seen her in much stuff, a couple things, but do you think that, because sometimes they pick two people and they lean towards one, like when you heard this, do you think automatically they were leaning towards, again, Sophie?
Are you asking me? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm asking
I do. I'm sorry. Yes, I think definitely. I feel like I don't know. I mean, from my perspective, I feel like they would be leaning towards her. She's super tall and she just looks the part, and she has.
Do you like this? We lost Valaire.
And I also think for some reason Jennifer Lawrence popped in my mind because she's got that like kind of tough rigor to her that she just does well in those kind of like she can acclimate really well. Like she's got a good dynamic going, like a depth to her.
Yeah, but I
That
think
makes
like
her
okay,
edgy.
but I think they want somebody like
Okay.
how old is Jennifer Lawrence right now? Because I feel like I hate
30,
to say
I
like
think she's in her early 30s. She's like 30. I think she's like
34.
34. Okay,
Yeah.
32. Yeah, 34. Okay.
Yeah, so maybe I mean, I feel like they probably want someone in their 20s. You know what I mean? They were trying to find
Yeah.
someone to target like like younger generation too. So maybe that's what it
Yeah.
is. You know,
Yeah.
Valerie, do you like these games at all? Is there something you're excited about seeing this at all, Val?
To be honest, I'm not much of a video game person, but I do love Angelina Jolie, so that's my draw to Lara Croft Tomb Raider.
Yeah, she was great, Angelina Jolie, in that. She was awesome, and
Mhm.
and she really was like what put that on the map. They did like what 2 or 3 movies, so like that was like the big draw, you know. And then when she stopped doing them, I feel like that really they haven't really been able to make it like recapture that golden magic, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, she
Which
just
is
even this photo, she just has that like pizzazz. She's got that that look. You know what I mean? She just looks like it's
the
her.
last one did flop, Lord Dracula. The last one flopped 'cause Lord Dracula, you didn't get out of your coffin and go see it, man. That's why it flopped. You
Yeah.
know, you gotta get
You know
out
what I
there.
mean? Sometimes you just feel like I can look at somebody, I can just
I didn't
tell.
see either.
Like it's you. Like
Yeah,
not you. I'm saying when you
it's a
can just
thing.
tell it's yeah.
But a lot of people didn't see the last one. I didn't see it. Lord Dracula didn't see it. I think a lot of people didn't see it. GR, do you think that either of these two are appropriate to be the next Tomb Raider? And does anybody care about this movie?
I mean,
No,
I'll do it. I'll volunteer. It's fine.
GR just says a no.
yeah, you know, the reason it flopped is they didn't have a good script. The acting was
Subpar.
bluntly terrible. I mean, I think a kid off the street could have done a better job than some of these actors and that shit.
Oh,
And I'm,
jeez.
I'm not worried about this at all because I'm not going to go see it probably. I'll wait
You
till it
don't
comes
see
out on HBO or somebody and watch it then if it's any good.
digital. But you have a big writer attached to this GR, like Phoebe Waller-Bridge. She's like pretty big. You think that she can revitalize the franchise?
Well, that's what they're hoping, and we'll see. I mean, just because somebody's a good writer doesn't mean they're going to do a good job every time, Brian. I hope she does for the sake of the movie and the people involved, but we don't know yet.
Yeah. I mean, we don't know either. You're right. I'm just not. I think that Sophie can bring a lot to this franchise, and I think if they go with somebody like her, I think it could revitalize it. I think it could work. I think she does have a big following, and of course, she was married to a Jonas brother for a long time. And at that point, she'd had a big career, and she was in the limelight, and she's on all the red carpets, and they were
She has
like,
more exposure. She's got more exposure. She has more eyeballs on her. For
yeah.
sure.
A lot of people are like, yes, yes, yes. So Angela, you think this is it, right? You think she's the
I
casting?
mean, the people, right? It's always public opinion matters. Like that's all that matters and everything. Doesn't matter what it is anymore. Yeah, I mean, if they're saying it's her, it's her. I mean, if
Yeah.
if they're breaking it down to that, I mean, I don't know, unless you're throwing like again, if they need somebody in their 20s, like which I mean, people look like they're 20 who are in their 40s and 50s now, for God's sake. But yeah, if they want someone
Fountain of
to keep
Youth.
coming in and like doing movie after movie that's young and vivacious and all that stuff, yeah, then they're going to bring in a 20-something-year-old, and it's got to be someone, somebody around her age, like 27, 28, probably, who's got some maturity to them, but yet can withstand the years of these films. Yeah,
It's a
I
lot
think
of
so.
wear and tear, all the stunts and all the action sequences and stuff.
Oh, I know. I mean, that's why I'm saying, you got to be like young and viable and
I wanted to do well.
no arthritis in your knees or your back. You're like,
I wanted to do well so bad.
Like,
it's just been the last one. The girl looked like a badass in the last one too, and it's just like it's just like I never had any. Like I saw the trailers, I'm like, this looks not that great,
Right?
It
I
was
don't
terribly
know what
good.
they were thinking with Brie.
GR was
Brie Larson. She was in,
no,
right?
no. I don't think it was Brie Larson. It's
Was it Brie
no,
Larson? Tomb Raider girl?
No, I don't think she was. No, she was.
Oh.
Because it was again, I don't I haven't seen this girl in much stuff either. Like honestly, Alicia Vikander, you know?
Yeah, it's Alicia Vikander. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's married.
I haven't
to,
seen her.
She's married to Michael Fassbender.
Oh, is she really?
Yeah, her and
We're plus-
Fassbender. They met
Like
on
Fassbender.
set of that crazy movie.
X-Men. No, that wasn't X-Men. That was
They
again
met on
Sophie Turner was
on
X-Men.
Yeah, I mean they have a significant age difference. They met on set somewhere. Yeah, they were like just head over heels for each other and got married.
Hot to trot.
It was a hot one. Yeah,
Hot to trot.
hot to try.
I'm just like I just don't feel this. But maybe it would be great.
Maybe
Again,
that's it. Alicia Vikander. She is definitely not. I would never choose her for a Lara Croft. I mean, she's just too like. I don't know. She's too like elegant and like. I don't know how to explain her. Just her demeanor is not. She reminds me of like a Julia Ormond. Just like this, like soft spoken. You know, just like very, just too polite. Like you need more of a gritty, edgy, woman in there. It's just that has that ability, and she just, to me, Alicia Vikander does not have that. But I think she's
Pepe
awesome.
will speak. I think Pepe will see this. Pepe,
I don't
Pepe.
think so.
you don't think so, Pepe? Why not, huh, Pepe?
I ain't even started drinking yet.
That doesn't answer any kind of question, Pepe.
Puppy
Come on,
water?
Pepe, give me an answer.
I've been watching the tube, guys, and I'm not happy about the shit that I'm seeing. So I'm gonna say it right here.
Okay,
Right.
well, he doesn't like it then. All right, man. Anyways, Tomb Raider's coming. Get excited or not get excited. We got another one moving forward. I think it'll be Sophie Turner. I think it will be.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the Pepestar needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.